Billie Eilish speechless after Nat Wolff's incredible $50 million surprise. There are moments in life that feel so unreal, so overwhelming, so emotionally powerful, that words simply disappear. And for Billie Eilish, one of the most mysterious, emotionally layered, and private stars in the world, that moment may have just happened. Because what started as a quiet, intimate evening, quickly turned into the kind of jaw-dropping surprise nobody saw coming. Not the fans. Not the insiders. Not even Billie herself. And when Nat Wolff revealed what he had secretly been planning behind the scenes, sources say Billie was left completely frozen, visibly emotional, and for several long seconds. Totally speechless. What exactly did Nat do? Why are fans calling it one of the most shocking celebrity gestures of the year? And what does this unbelievable $50 million surprise really mean for Billie and Nat's relationship? Because if what's being whispered is true, this wasn't just romantic. This was personal. This was intentional. And this may have changed everything. So let's get into the full story. Billie Eilish has always been someone who protects her heart carefully. Despite being one of the biggest stars on the planet, Billie has never come across as someone obsessed with flashy attention or over-the-top Hollywood displays. In fact, if anything, she's built her entire image around authenticity. Raw emotion. Vulnerability. Depth. She's never needed the loudest room to be the most unforgettable person in it. And that's exactly why what happened between her and Nat Wolff has people talking so intensely right now. Because according to growing online speculation and fictional insider-style buzz, Nat didn't just plan a sweet surprise for Billie. He planned something on a scale so massive, so extravagant, and yet so emotionally targeted, that even Billie, someone who's seen fame, luxury, pressure, chaos, and excess at the highest level, was reportedly caught completely off guard. And the craziest part? This wasn't done for cameras. This wasn't meant to go viral. This wasn't a red carpet stunt. This was allegedly something deeply private, something only a few people were supposed to know about. Until it became impossible to hide. And once the details started leaking, the internet exploded. Now before we go any further, let's talk about why this has hit people so hard emotionally. Because Billie and Nat have always had that kind of energy that makes people pause. It's subtle. It's not loud or performative. But there's something about the way they've been seen around each other, the way they seem to move in sync, the way their connection feels almost effortless. That's made fans pay attention. Not because they're trying too hard. But because they're not. And sometimes, that's exactly what makes something feel real. You can fake chemistry in Hollywood. You can fake smiles. You can fake public affection. But what people think they've noticed between Billie and Nat? That doesn't feel staged. That feels lived in. Quiet. Natural. And maybe even, serious. Which is why when whispers began circulating that Nat had been working on something life-changing for Billie over the last several months, nobody knew what to expect. Some thought it was music-related. Others assumed it had something to do with a future project, a secret collaboration, or maybe even an investment tied to Billie's creative future. But nobody, absolutely nobody, expected this. According to the fictionalized story making waves online, Nat had reportedly been coordinating an intensely personal and breathtaking surprise for Billie behind the scenes for quite some time. And he kept it hidden with almost impossible precision. No random leaks. No suspicious public hints. No accidental reveals. Just silence. But apparently, that silence was hiding one of the biggest celebrity relationship gestures anyone had seen in years. The number attached to it? $50 million. Yes, 50 million. And no, this wasn't just about throwing money around for headlines. That's what makes this story so emotional. Because according to the narrative fans can't stop obsessing over, the money wasn't spent on something meaningless or flashy just for attention. Instead, Nat allegedly poured that fortune into something designed specifically around Billie's world, her peace, her art, her healing, and her future. And once Billie realized what he had done, that's when everything changed. Sources in this fictional Hollywood-style narrative claim the evening began innocently enough. Billie reportedly thought she was simply attending a low-key private dinner. No cameras. No event. No big reveal. Just a quiet night.